If you're looking for a great gift for a Star Wars fan, they don't own a lightsaber, and you want to get them something to start out with, but you don't want to be spending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. You want to keep the price low, but still have something looking really cool. You should really check out SABNEO. This is their V8 Spectrum, which is a NEOPIXEL lightsaber. I'm going to unbox it and review it for you, show you all the cool stuff it does, and then I'll give you my final thoughts in the end. Let's begin. Hello all, and welcome to this unboxing and review with me, your host, the Frugal Jedi. We are looking at the V8 Spectrum by SABNEO, or SABNEO, some people call it that. The V8 line of sabers means that they are NEOPIXEL. So NEOPIXEL means that the blade has LEDs built into it, and you're going to be getting the ignition effect and retraction effect, so it'll look like a real lightsaber. Plus you're going to have different blade styles, so a fire blade, rainbow blade, pulsing blade, and steady. And you have all these cool effects like lockup and blaster deflections, and you'll have flash on clash when you hit the saber against another one. So it's really going to give you a cool experience. If you've never owned a lightsaber before, this is a great place to start. The price for this saber is only $154 US with free shipping. And you can also use my discount code, and the discount code is FrugalJedi. And if you enter that at checkout, you'll get an extra 10% off your order. If you want to get this saber before Christmas, now would be the time to buy, especially in Canada because there is a postal strike going on, so that's delaying things, making everyone's Christmas plans go but what can you do? But if you want to make sure you get it before Christmas, now, beginning of the month, would be the perfect time to order. I'll put links in the description that'll take you to SABNEO's official site, as well as a link that'll take you directly to this product page for the V8 Spectrum. Also, if you have a look in the description, I chapter my videos, so you can go through and you can see the demonstration, the 360-degree view. You can jump around, check out the final thoughts section, and you can choose to watch this from beginning to end, or you can just pick out the parts you like and watch those. I'll point the camera down towards the table, take it out of the box, show you what it comes with, show you how it looks, put it together, and then give you my first impressions. It's very responsive. You have your gesture control, so you can turn it on by twisting your wrist. Really loud. Clear though, so it's not buzzing. It has a nice pommel to it. I like that. Trying to remember how to operate two buttons. It's been a while. So yeah, blaster blocks. And then if you hold down the top button and strike the blade, that'll do your tip drag. I'm actually going to turn down the volume because it's really loud. So to do that, you put it back into standby, you press both together, and you can reduce the volume, and you can mute it. So it's muted. Right there. And then exiting, just press them both together. You'll hear that sound. There we go. Now I can actually talk and not yell. So your blaster blocks, You tap the bottom button. You have lockup as well. 1. So you hold the button down, the top button, for 1 second, let go. 1, and then I'll get your lockup. You have melt as well, so if you stab forward while holding down the top button, holding down the bottom button, you'll get your melt. Yeah, I haven't practiced the 2-button SABNEO in a while. You have a force effect, so you hold the bottom button down, twist your wrist, it does that. It's hard to see. Let me just change that to a red for you, and there you go. Should be able to see it better now. There, you can kind of see it better. So yeah, it just plays like a sound effect and does that. Then you can change colors quickly, which I love. Have it pointing down, twist, and just keep holding down that bottom button. And you can change the color however you like. If I hold the bottom button down for 2 seconds, this is that infinite color selection that I was telling you about. So you can choose any color you like, and it's slowly going to go from one color to the next to the next. And then when you're happy with it, tap the button to lock it in. An orange fire blade. So what if you don't want fire blade? Well, what do? If you hold down the top button, that'll switch your ignition style. You hold down the bottom button, that'll switch your blade style. So now we have a broken ignition, stable.
Unstable.
So you have unstable, stable. We're going to have pulse, ghost blade. So ghost blade is off, and then it gets brighter as you move it. And I'll list all the different ignition styles and blade styles in the description, as well as all the sound fonts. And to switch sound fonts, simple. You just tap the bottom button. And you can go ahead and set your color for each sound font and your blade style. So Leia, stable blue. Let's have a look. And it will remember that. So next time I go back into Leia, it'll be blue stable. So here's the Dark Saber. And yellow again. And do a white. So it has that sensitive, smooth swing. Of course, the flash on clash. And this saber does a really amazing job of holding in the blade. There are 4 screws that go around, and it's really deep as well. So having it set in deep means that you don't really have to worry about that saber flying out or starting to wobble. It grips it really well. So this is a good hilt for having a fight with someone if you want to. It's also nice, comfortable for spinning. It has a very interesting color combination. To me, this is kind of like Wonder Woman, Superman, Homelander, if you're into that guy. But I do like it. Like, I like that plating that they have around here. That's where you're going to hold it when you're spinning it. And there's a nice spot for your finger and thumb to slide into. So right there, be nice and comfortable for spinning. And being that your hand is that high, those buttons aren't going to get accidentally clicked, which is an annoyance with 2-button sabers, especially when they're raised up like that. If you're holding it lower, you're probably going to be hitting those buttons accidentally. So they give you lots of room to hold it up here, which is great. A lot of weight too. Like, this is a hefty hilt. It's a little wider than other hilts from SABNEO, but it does feel really nice. Like, it's comfortable and it's solid. So So you can take that pommel off, and you can take off this part, and this is where you're going to charge it. And you'll see a USB-C port on the bottom, and you plug in the included cable into a USB wall adapter, and make sure that wall adapter is 1 amp. You can use 2 amp, it's fine, but what doesn't work are quick chargers. So a lot of the newer phones have like fast charging, quick charging. That won't work, and you could damage the soundboard, right? You can be putting too much into it and you fry it. So simple 1 amp, 2 amp charger. And I do like the tire tread on the grip as well. So very nice. I like it. This little piece up here also comes off, but I don't see any need to remove it. I'm going to spin it around. I have to do that inside because it is way too cold outside to be doing it. I'm going to try some Obianis, kind of putting it behind my back as best I can. I don't have a lot of mobility in my back because of an accident I had a few years ago, but I try my best. And then, yeah, I'll see how it balances and how I feel spinning it around, and then join me back at the table for my final thoughts. It's a really nice saber. This is designed well. It's comfortable. Has a really good sounding speaker in there. 2 buttons is always easy. It's great for spinning. Great for two-handed. You just have to make sure that you do like the colors of it. The gold, the red, and the blue. Superman, Wonder Woman fans are going to love it. I don't mind it. I like it. This is so nice. Like it's so hefty, and the balance point is so good because of that thickness here. So that balance point is pretty much at the tip there, right there. So I can't do it, but believe me, it's there. Okay, so it's like right around there. So that's where you want it. You don't want too much weight pulling down. You want it to be balanced up here where you're holding it. So yeah, I like it. I'm going to be keeping this one. Somebody has already claimed it, so it's going to be going with the rest of her Star Wars stuff. Did I say Star Wars stuff? I meant to say Superman stuff. If Superman was in Star Wars and he had a lightsaber, this would definitely be it. Until next time, I have been your host, the Frugal Jedi. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you soon.